I'm Martin McGraw, chairman of the Yazoo County Fair Association, and volunteer for the Fire and Feast that we started 2 years ago. It's a barbecue competition. We thought this would be a good way to bring people from out of state and out of town to come and visit Yazoo City and see what Yazoo City's about.
What makes Fire and Feast more unique is that it's more family and fun.
We'll ride around this thing, we'll play the guitar and blow the harmonica. I'm glad you're at the Fire and Feast, sugar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, I think it's a great thing bringing tourists in. You know, when tourists come in, money come into Yazoo City. And the awesomest thing this year, we had 37 teams. Last year, it was just 17. So that is really putting Yazoo City on the map.
We try to include more of our local people. So we try to make it a big thing, but on a smaller scale. We want to keep it authentic. We've got the prize money. We pay down as far as 7 places, not to mention our handmade knives that come from right here in Yazoo City by Mr. Bobby Rico. You cannot buy better hospitality. You will not make better friends.
We are working with the Boys and Girls Club of Yazoo County. The Boys and Girls Club here reaches out to mostly inner city kids, and we worked closely with them to get our volunteers to make sure that they are benefited from this contest.
This is our second venture down here at Fire and Feast, and Gary Rourke from Vaughan and Craig Rahago had a great part in getting us down here for this. Last year was fantastic. It was their first year, so you have to expect a few bumps in the road. And for somebody just for the first time throwing an event this size with this much magnitude, this many cook teams, they did a great job. They landed on their feet, really.
Hey, what's going on? How are you, Mike?
Memphis in May is more like a circus or a carnival than it was a contest. I tell you, it's just so much going on. When you've got 250 teams cooking versus a smaller contest like this where there's maybe a total of 30 or 40 teams here, it's just so much more of a family atmosphere.
We are members of a case of calibrated barbecue. We are from Yazoo City. My passion, what I love to do, and that's cook. They cost about $6,000. So you know that I love the barbecue.
This is a harder competition to me than Memphis in May because there's nobody here that's not an expert. Memphis in May, you have your share of the great cooks, but you also have your share of the people who are there just to party. There's nobody here at this contest that can't cook.
Folks went to the grocery store to get stuff. They bought gasoline here. The Hampton, every motel we had was full. I had several of them that came to the restaurant. Everybody was affected by this function of this weekend.
This weekend we cooked 138-pound whole hog, 8 18-pound whole pork shoulders, and 15 slabs of ribs.
It took me 2 weeks.
Wow.
And it can't.
The group over Ubon's always kind of set the standard, set the bar when it comes to barbecue, and they know what the teams expect and need, and so it's a real team-friendly event.
We've seen the prize money, and it's a little bit better than a lot of competition. So I told the guys we have to go support that competition, because those are the competition we really need out here to grow our sport. And that's what it is. This is a sport. I mean, it takes endurance to stay up all night to get what you need done and come out here and compete with the top dog.
And key adjustments are made during the night. 1 minute you're sitting there and the wind's going this way and you've got a nice lift. The next minute this front's getting in on you, things are starting to get stagnant. And then all of a sudden you've got the wind going the other way. That'll change what cooks any of these hogs. Made a prediction early last night. I said everybody's going to run hard and they're going to overcook their hog. The wind shifted this morning around 3. And I said, you know, they're not going to get there. And sure enough, we had more people had trouble. They couldn't get their fires back up. It's who is awake, who is there, who is getting ahead of it. You know, a lot of times it makes a little difference though. That's what everybody likes about barbecue. It's different. It's different every time.
Judging is good, although you'll find a lot of teams, if they know you, which they know us, they'll address you 2 ways. One, like, I don't know you, I've never met you before, let me tell you this as if you're a stranger. Or 2, you already know this. I'm not gonna tell you because you already know this. Well, of course I know this because my dad's the best hog cook that there is. But, being an impartial judge that I am, I don't bring that to the table. What I bring to the table is just, you know, quality judging.
Barbecue is the best one bite that you can ever eat.
Pretty good. Pretty darn good.
My job is to cook anything but pork today. So this week, I'm trying to win a trophy and some money where I can pay for some markers because I need some for school. Thank you.
First, I want to thank Budweiser, CF Industries, Bank of Yazoo, and Vaughan, our home team, and for hospitality last night. Here, I lead you to the stage. Any competition needs a good, strong team leader. And if y'all know this guy, you know exactly what I mean. So burn, beef, I'm all that.
Come on, man. The Smoking Bandits. The Yazoo City Fire Department B team. Hitballs Barbecue. Boars Night Out. Red Hot Smokers. Diamond D Cooking
Team. We want you to see how important this is, not just to Yazoo City, but to our culture as Americans. And you can take this and keep it going. We had so many young kids out there this weekend that were all into the grill. That's what's gonna keep this barbecue tradition going.
We had a great turnout this weekend. We are shooting for an extra 10 teams next year, so that would put us pretty close to 50 teams. And we're gonna keep making it better every year.
Thank you for coming. We will see you next year.
We will keep working until we find out that this is the contest for Mississippi.